Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Wednesday, April 15th, tax day. Well, not really, not this year at least. Wanted to talk to you about something real quick. Everybody keeps talking about when are we going to get back to normal, open the country back up. What does that mean? What does back to normal mean? And I don't think any of us really know right now, but the one thing I do know is businesses are going to have to fundamentally change if they haven't already. And what I mean by that is businesses that have been able to stay open during this time have found a way to adapt their business model to meet the demands of limited staff, limited personnel, obviously limited foot traffic into their building. Whether it's a restaurant with takeout, curbside pickup, whatever it is, or gyms, personal trainers, CrossFits. They've found ways to do things online, sessions, things like that. Classroom, virtual teaching, things like that. So I don't think companies should look to go back to normal in the sense that they should go back to doing everything they've been doing for as long as they've been open. I think it's a tremendous opportunity to adapt to what you've been doing for the last couple weeks and how much longer this lasts, and find ways to integrate those new business practices into your new normal. When and if restaurants can reopen and have people back, sitting at the tables, you should probably still offer curbside pickup. If you were a restaurant that didn't previously do takeout, continue to offer it. People aren't going to want to go back and sit down right away. Gyms, things like that. Continue to do your online classes. Schooling, I would imagine a lot of colleges, universities will go to possibly more of an online model and have to adapt to their actual on-campus enrolled students. But I don't think, it's probably best to think about when you do get back to normal, quote unquote, to look at new ways of doing things. A lot of companies obviously have gone, work from home, remote. Is it possible that employees are going to get used to this lifestyle and, maybe want to work 1 or 2 days from home? Who knows? But I think companies need to be willing to think about that and offer it. With any parents that have, kids that were in school, they're probably not going back this year. So even if we quote unquote open back up May 1st, it's still six weeks of kids being home from school before summer break would have started. So, a lot of parents that are now home, when they do get to go back to work, are going to have possibly childcare issues. So, I don't think as soon as companies are able to have employees back into the office, they need to revert back to what they, how they operated before that. So all I'm saying is don't look at what is back to normal as going back to doing everything the same as to how you were doing it 3 months ago. Just look to adapt your new business practices to what is working for you now, if you are able to be open and operate as a business. Because I think there's opportunity there. Don't look at it as a challenge. Look at it as an opportunity to adapt your business and possibly look at new revenue streams. A lot of restaurants who previously didn't do takeout because, chefs, they want to prepare their meal, they want to plate it, present it, and have the visual of the meal be almost as much as, the actual consumption of the meal. So they don't like putting their entrees into takeout containers. But if a restaurant can look at that business model and say, if I used to do 100% dine-in only, now I've done 50% takeout and 50% dine-in, What are the profit margins on each of those? How much staff do I have to have? Can I adapt my staff to possibly delivery? Things like that. I think there's, like I said, opportunity, not necessarily only challenges. So, something to think about when we say back to normal. What does it mean? We don't know, but it's an exciting thing to think about, adapting to change and not necessarily struggling to get back to what your normal was. So that's about it for right now. We'll see you tomorrow night or tomorrow sometime. We have a couple ideas for some new videos coming out, so we're going to try to get those put together. If anybody has anything they want to see, please drop a comment below. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, all those good things you hear every creator say, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.